All right, good morning, guys. It is Friday. There's a lot going on and a lot of nothing going on at the same time. We got GEN right now popping up. See, ABIO still on my watch. It's opening up right above the 200. No volume yet, but no, it's not finishing my sandwich. But yeah, no volume yet on ABIO, but I definitely want to keep it on watch. Let's see, E-Core coming down to $1. Resistance at 115. TRNX really high up. GE has a press release. They got 336 million $336 million in a government contract to produce ventilators. AMC selling off here. MFA selling off, so the SPY must be pulling back. Everything kind of selling off right at the moment. DNJR. This one's opening up right at the 200. Break of 3 could be something. CTRM, nothing yet. AIM. Whoops. AIM opening up right at 250, right above all indicators. Daniel B. I should have known. Should have known you were going to start with me right off the rip. Let me change this. But yeah, nothing in particular that is impressive to me yet. GE starting to come back up a little bit. TRNX actually ripping a little bit harder now. It's been going straight up since yesterday. Need some type of pullback on that. See, AYTU got a whole bunch of press releases, but they've been getting press releases and doing nothing. And DECN sold off. So you not have to watch that right now. Let's see. GLBS. Not a lot on this momentum scanner. This guy's moved a little bit, trying to break 5. Tilly's. Yeah, that's what everybody seems to be saying. It's a sell-off day. Let's see, what's this SPY doing? I mean, it may just be a sell-off right here in the morning, just because of how high everything went because of the coronavirus. But after the sell-off, if the SPY starts turning around, we could see buy-in start to come back in. It's a good little dip on GE so far. People buying AMC up after this open. AMC got they have like a plan to stay alive. They're not going bankrupt apparently. Or they're trying not to, so could be something there. So it was Gene. Temporary transition to high throughput COVID-19 testing on Gene. Okay. CTRM can make a U shape. That might be something. I have this guy Oxy on here just because I want to actually look at it a little bit later, but pays a quarterly dividend of 79 cents. So I thought that was kind of interesting for that price. MFA. And GE still climbing. So far, could have got about 20 cents out of GE. Let's see, is AMC still trying to rebound some more? Yeah, AMC's still trying to rebound. This Tilly's again. Coming up to $5. SLRX. BFG. Break on 111. Put BFG up there. Loved it. Yeah, I was thinking that same thing. I saw Ford earlier this morning. I was thinking Ford is very cheap at the moment. Unicor right at $1. Interesting. Torque has a big gap to fill. 196. All the way up to 631. Not a lot moving yet. Does GE have? Does GE actually do electric services? I thought GE was just like stoves and ovens and stuff, and cars or whatever else they got. Well, maybe not cars, but whatever else GE has. One thing I don't like about Gene is all the resistance ahead of it. APIO coming back down a little bit. Maybe it just may be a dead Friday, but what is it? Big Five Sporting Goods? Interesting. Did this get halted? No, this didn't get halted. It just went straight up to 121. Let's put MMLP up there. GIF. GM. Throw GM on here and take a look. Yeah, GM could have some growth back up. It's definitely one to keep on watch, I think. Nothing so far. AYTU selling off. I'll take that guy off. I don't need it in the way. MFA selling off. A lot of stuff selling off for sure. So it's definitely a sell-off. THMO. $4.75. I mean, there's a lot of resistance at 479 area. If you draw a line straight across there. SGRY. I mean, I don't see what the hell's going on with this. $7 straight up to $8.10. Okay, let's add this on here. See, Gene's starting to come back up. If Gene gets a U shape, we might could get something there. CTRM, still with the buying volume. See, MLPP, MMLP, still coming up some here. Yeah, GE. PBR. PBR is was it oil stock? Yeah, it could be a good $10 a share in there for sure. INC, okay, what's going on here? Inspired Entertainment, DraftKings contract. So they got a contract with DraftKings, barely any volume, but I definitely want to keep an eye on it. Come on, Thinkorswim, get it together here. Oxy still slowly moving up. Gene possible U shape. E-Core possible U shape. CTRM possible U shape. So there's a couple of things with possibilities. Jesus Christ, TNRX has a ton of volume. 111 million volume on TRNX. E-core starting to come back up now. It's at 115, so major resistance at 115. E-core is coming up though. CLDT. It's got a lot of resistance at this area right here. This 110 area. Oops. So E-core's got to break 110 to get going. BFG off. It's not doing anything. MMLP all over the place. GRY still coming up. Let's see. E-core is testing at 110 right now. This is a perfect U shape. Like just off of that, I almost want to go on this, but I'm trying to be patient because this 110 area is going to be pretty strong. And then the 100 days at like 114, 115. Let's see, what did it run to before? It ran up to 249. So where's Gene at? Gene's all the way down to 2. Come on, take a swim. There you go. CTRM. CTRM is sneaky. It's not doing a lot yet. To break over that 68 cent area. 70 cents is the next area of resistance. That's probably what it's waiting to try to break. Let's see. And E-core couldn't break that 110, so still got to wait E-core out. NGR possible. SGRY still going straight up. I can't get an entry on that the way it's moving. No, no, it could be. I mean, you never know, Daniel B. You never know. So I didn't jump in E-Core yet. I'm not completely sold on it. I just really like the U shape. But the U shape is kind of not a U shape anymore, so. Oh, that would be could be a decent pullback area. MLP. There's nothing there. Is there anything else moving around? SGBX coming up a little bit. ALNA. STR. Oh, there goes my dog. Yeah, we hear you. You're going crazy. So yeah, right now I'm just not feeling anything. The core did kind of bounce back up. Let's see, Gene. If Gene can start U-shaping, see, it came down to $1. $2. Might actually. I'm thinking about maybe. I know. The dog is crazy, man. He's a crazy dog. Thinking. Temporally Converge Genetics Lab. I don't know if that's a good. Let's see, E-Core actually coming back up. This candle closes over the VWAP. Might be something there for. See where this candle closes on ECOR. Yeah, GILD is one that Trump has been talking about. INSCE. Interesting. See, Gene's starting to come back up. I'm gonna go on Gene right here. Just because this would be a really early spot to get in. Him at 216. And let's see if it starts moving at all. See if it gets this U-shaped breakout. Gene's starting to come up now. Let's see if we're going to rip here. Gene up to 225. A little bit of a sell-off after that little push up. So Gina's trying to get going here a little bit. It's trying to start pushing. And it's pushing through that 225 area. It's trying to. All the way up to 229. So we're starting to move here. Up to 230. We're going to start ripping. See, 240. $240 is some resistance. I may lock in just because it's Friday at 240. If it gets to 240, let's see. It's starting to move up some more. Oh, we're starting to rip. We're starting to rip straight up to 250. Let's see if it's going to get going. See if some buying volume really starts coming in here. See if we're going to break over 250. Looks like it wants to. It's trying a little bit. Here we go. Oh, we're moving up some here. Guys, I'm going to lock out here. Lock out 250. So $94. I'm happy with it on a Friday. I'll take it. I will take it. I will take a quick $94. $94 for 30 minutes worth of work? Sure. It may keep running. I don't know, but I'm just being safe and locking in. You know, it is Friday. It's kind of a weird day. I wasn't expecting to even make a trade, so $94 is actually not bad. So, not bad for a Friday. I will take it. See, I still got a little bit of funds, but I probably won't make any other trades. But there you go. Nice little quick $100 momentum scalp on this boy. Now, like I said, it could keep running, but I just don't want to risk the profit because that's a decent profit. Make up for some of my stupidity this week. But just because things are kind of weird, you can see volume's kind of quieted down for a second on this, although it could come back in. I don't know. The thing that makes me real nervous is all this resistance. So, I mean, we came up, hit the 200, you know, we hit all of these, so whatever. I'm good. I'm good for the day. Quick little $94. In and out, nice and easy. Yeah, you're waiting for it to break the VWAP. Well, that's what I was thinking was like if it pushes up through the VWAP, then it's going to be a little high up towards these resistances. So that's why I wanted to get in at that 216, 215 area because I figured it would try to test these resistances. But I didn't know if it was going to break through or not. So that was my main concern, and I'd rather just be safe and lock in quick little profit than gamble with it. Although it looks like it wants to try to run some more here. If it breaks 260, it's got a lot of room. It's got room up to 293 pre-market high. Oh, here it goes. It's just it's a lot of resistance right through here. It makes me nervous. That's the only reason why I'm like, eh. But it looks like it's gonna try for it. Oh, trying to drink my water without the cap. Or with the cap. See, getting held up again. Getting held up again right there, right in those areas. So, wow, man, that's crazy. Mark Dalton, you're a gene editor? Or you used to be a gene editor? It's pretty wild, man. Yeah, see, Ecor couldn't break that 110. See, and today is a perfect lesson of market conditions. There's not a lot of rippers, not a lot of press releases this morning. The SPY's kind of going sideways, so we don't have the best market conditions. And you see Ecor couldn't break resistance. Gene is still trying to break that major resistance, but, you know, like I said, I don't know if it'll get it or not. It's trying. But when market conditions are not ideal, you want to lock in profits quick. So that's why, you know, I locked in this profit. Just because I'm not feeling market conditions today. On a hot day, this could easily run. I mean, it still possibly can run. If it keeps trying to break resistance, then it very well could run. But just because of market conditions, I'd rather lock in my profit and just be done, especially on a Friday. I want to see if it's going to break out. It keeps trying a little bit. Oh, here, let's see. Let me see it hit 260 again and coming right back down. Big upper shadow. So this candle's got about 20 seconds to close. You'd preferably want to see it close over 250. See how much I got? 241. Okay. How to add your position size? What do you mean? How to add to it? There you go. Nice job. Nice job, Dom. Good job getting in there. $79 profit. Look at there. I'm assuming you just mean how do you buy more shares? You just like to add to your position, you just change the quantity. So like if I bought 100 shares of Gene, you know, I'd have 100 shares and then I could just hit buy again. So that's all you would do. You just hit buy. You just buy more shares if you're wanting to add to your position. Like if that's I'm guessing that's what you mean. Like you just change your quantity and just buy more. You can like if I wanted to on Gene, I could have had my quantity at 50 shares and I could have went buy 50, buy 50, buy 50. And I could have done that 6 times to get 300 shares, but I probably got filled up higher and higher, so that's why I just go with 3. But yeah, you can just evaluating price level for ad points. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, for me to add more? Uh I don't really do that. Like it would have to be something like it would have to be a stock that really made me feel good about it. Like no resistance ahead and getting in at a support level and riding it up. I wouldn't. Oh, now it's starting to break out here. Pull back and then starting to break. It is. It might break if it keeps trying. But yeah, it's to me. Yeah, I got what you guys are saying now. It's just not something I really do that often. Like to me, if I'm getting in down here at 216 on Gene's, it was all the way up at 293. Now it's down to 216. You look back on the chart pattern, the chart for pre-market, and you can see there's $2 support here. Now I would have rather caught it a little earlier than I did, but that where I caught it at was off of the idea. Okay, it bounced off of $2 and it's still coming up. So it's trying to have a reversal. But you have $2 support. So I mean if I'm getting in at 216 or even 205, you could start out with maybe 50 shares or something. But if it really starts ripping, this is a fast moving stock. I want the most shares that I feel comfortable with at the lowest price. So like adding to it on the way up to me just is not there's not too many cases where it's a good idea. Now selling parts of it off when you're going into resistance areas, that you'll see me do here and there. But yeah, usually I just try to get all my shares at once, you know. Like I just don't see really a reason too often to be like, okay, I'm gonna start with a 50 share size position at 216. I mean, you could, and then maybe you could add 50 shares at 225 for that break. Maybe if you're trying to be a little careful and you want to slowly make your way in there. But if it's a fast moving stock, it's going to be hard to do that. Gene went from 212 all the way up to 260 in a 5-minute candle. So, I mean, you got to be really quick to be adding position size in a low float stock like this that can move 50, 60 cents in one candle. That's what you got to look at. Uh yeah, I mean, basically yeah, One Life, he does that way more than I do, and I don't think he even does it that much as far as the starter position. But yeah, One Life, he might, you know, he might could tell you more about it. It's just kind of a personal preference thing, it's not really a wrong way or right way when it comes to your position size and getting in plays. It's just kind of preference. Do you think Daniel B thinks Gene's gonna try to break $3? I don't know, man. These upper shadows are real nerve wracking, and we're starting to kind of make a little U shape. If this candle needs to like come up some more. If it drops any at all, it's not gonna probably be too good for this. Let's see. Oh yeah. Um, they. I'm personally not a fan of the only risk 10% of your capital or 2% of your capital. And here's why. Because if you have, say, a $200 account and you're only supposed to risk 2% of a $200 account, that's like, it's like what, $4? Like, how are you supposed to make any money with $4? How are you supposed to grow an account with $4? You can't. I mean, I guess you could, but it's going to take forever. So, like, I don't really do it that way. Like, sometimes I'll go all in with all my funds if I'm really confident in the stock and I feel like the patterns there, the press releases are there. All like, if I feel like everything is there and I can get a good entry on it, I could go all in on a stock. I'm not one to shy away from it, because if you buy $1,000 worth of one stock and it runs $1, then you just doubled your money. And if you would have went 2% on $1,000, then you like $40 or something that you'd be investing, and then the stock runs $1 and you make 30 or $40. I think what's more important, because risk management is important, but when you're a newer trader and you're on a smaller account, it's harder to use just a small percentage of your capital. I would be more focused on keeping tight stop losses. Don't risk. Don't, like, if you're gonna go all in. Say you got $200 and you're gonna go all in on a stock. Just keep your stop loss real tight. Like for Gene, for example, if you had $200 and you would have bought at $2, 100 shares at $2, then I would have probably had my stop loss at like, you know, 194. So you have 6 cents of room there. And if it drops on you, you get out and you lose like $12 of your $200. But if it rips, you're risking 12. So you're risking $12, but if it rips, it goes up to 260. Now you made $60. So you risk $12 with a possibility to make $60. That's like 1 to 4 risk to ratio. Or yeah. Yeah, that's 1 to 4 risk ratio. It's actually 1 to 5 risk ratio. 12. Yeah. So that would be more. That would be more of what I would be looking to do, is just keep your stop losses tight. Yeah, well, if you're up, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so hard if you have a small account. Like those rules about risking only 2% or 10%. Those rules are for like people who are trading with $25,000. Yeah, like 10% of $25,000. That's $2,500. Absolutely, you can make money with $2,500 if that's 10% of your account. But with $25, I mean, you're not going to make that much money. So that's why I'm kind of against that whole rule. I feel like a lot of YouTube gurus and stuff like that who say that are just mainly meaning like if you're using a large amount of money in your account. Because a lot of the YouTube gurus, you don't even see trade or anything. I don't know, Daniel B. I don't know if Gene's gonna get it or not. It's starting to make that reverse U-shaped kind of fishing rod thing. True, One Life is definitely right. He definitely needs to learn how to trade first, but I'm saying for future reference, like once you know how to trade, like right now, you're trade. I don't know how much you're trading with, but I'm assuming, it's not that much, and that's fine. I would just trade with that little bit amount of money. Let me see. You said your account size was basically 1 share of DGOS, so yeah, $223. So yeah, I mean, I would just, for practice purposes, yeah, maybe only trade 2% of your account until you get it down, but when you're actually ready to start making money, I guess I should have clarified, but when you're ready to start making money, then you just kind of do it your way. Nice. Nice, Mark Dalton. Mark Dalton getting some money in there. I'm not familiar with that book. I don't know. I'm not sure about that book. So, I have no idea what that book, how that book opened your eyes, but that's good. I mean, if it opened your eyes, if you that see, that's the thing with day trading. Like, uh, there's a lot of times where you'll start when you're learning and you're taking information in, and you're actually trading too. Things will start slowly clicking for you, and it'll start your brain will start being, oh, here we go. This is why we're buying right here with this volume. This is why we're selling right here. This is why, like, it'll start clicking. You know, uh, it'll start clicking for you, and it'll get easier and easier. The longer you do it, the easier it will get. Most, I would say, most traders don't have as much mental problems as I do when it comes to trading. Me personally, like, I know I've had those click moments a lot. Like, in the past 5 years, I've had those click moments. Like, oh, now I'm really getting it and stuff like that. But I'll have the problem where I'll digress. I'll go backwards in my trading because I either lose control of my emotions or I get undisciplined and just make stupid trades. And I think some people are way better at controlling their emotions and staying disciplined than other people are. So that's the key. Once it all starts clicking, then you just got to learn to control your emotions and stay disciplined, and you'll be a successful trader. But you'll see, you'll see over time. You'll get better and better. Let's see, Ecor might make a big slow U shape. But you're doing. I think you're doing the right thing, Kofi. I think you have a good head on your shoulders. You know, you're not trading with a lot of money starting out. You're only trading with a little bit. You know, you're not risking too much at once. Keeping those losses small, and get trying to maximize your wins, and you're getting information from everywhere, which is good. Like, as much as I want you guys to be my followers and stuff, and be on the chats with me and all that, I don't want you to only learn from me though. Like, I want you to learn from every source that you can, so that way, you can figure things out the way you're supposed to. Because I don't know everything. I'm the first person to tell you I'm not a master guru. I'm not a master trader or anything. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know everything. I'm still learning myself. Even after 5 years, I'm still learning. You guys have seen me struggle with my emotions and my discipline. So, let's see. GN actually might try to rip. The fact that it hasn't given up yet, we kind of got a little bit of a flag going here. It looks like it wants to try. They started making that reverse U shape, but that candle there, that's a good candle, as long as it keeps coming up. Oh yes, the windsock. It is the windsock. The windsock pattern works. If it works again, then we'll know. Look at this. Look at this. The windsock pattern about to work. Look at this. Oh, right up to 275 and right back down. Oh, right back down under 260. So 260 still holding up. These upper shadows just make me nervous. That's the only thing that I would be nervous about on this is all these upper shadows. Oh yeah, I guess the windsock pattern's more like this, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. There's the windsock. Look at this. Oh, look at there. It's trying. It's trying to break the windsock. This is so stupid. Why is this a thing? This shouldn't be a thing. There's probably an actual name for this pattern, and I just don't know it, so I just call it a windsock. That's what it looks like to me. These are upper shadows, Daniel. These upper shadows, these candle wicks, means the selling pressure was too much and pushed the price back down. So the selling outweighed the buyer or the buyers. Here all the way down back to 250. Here all the way back down to 244. Here all the way back down to 245. It's not as bad. This one's not as bad as these two, but these two are a little crazy, but you know, it still can break out. You know, it is breaking above that 200 day right now, so I see the volume. I didn't say that I wouldn't, trade it. I just said I'd be a little nervous because of those upper shadows. Like, you could still get this breakout. Just because it has upper shadows doesn't mean it's not going to break out. It's just when I see that, I get a little nervous. I mean, they're not that big of upper shadows, honestly, but they are a pretty decent size. The selling pressure is definitely on this stock. There you go. Nice job. Josh making some money. Everybody killing it today. Is everybody making money today? We having another good day in the chat. Loving it. You guys have been killing it this week. I know we had a little bit of a rough day yesterday, but the rest of the week, you guys have been absolutely killing it. See, we're starting to get another upper shadow if this candle closes with the way down here. I need to be fired from this channel. I'm a bad influence. Okay. Apparently Daniel B says I'm a bad influence. Now you got some major resistance at this 280 area too, right across from pre-market. And then 293. And then $3. So this is your next three resistance lines right here. Right there. So you got to break through all three of these resistance lines. It could happen, but that's why I locked in, because of all this resistance. Let's see, where was the other one? 260 was resistance. So, I mean, you can look at this. You can draw the lines. You can see. This is levels of walls that this has to break through. But it looks like it's going to try for it. Well, here it goes. Yeah, it's starting to move now. Let's see if it gets through all this resistance. If it does, if it breaks $3, then got room at 315, 350, 391. The double wrap. Oh my God, you guys are silly. Daniel B's been up all night thinking about my two shirts. Gene's trying. The one thing Gene has got going for it. Oh, let's see. Don't want to try to scalp TNRX. TNRX with a U shape. I'm just thinking, don't want to scalp this. How many shares could I get? 400, 500? $36. I'm not looking for anything big on this. I'm not sure if I even want to go. I'm just thinking. Oh, and I might have kind of missed it. See, how hard is 40 cents going to be? 40 cents going to be tough. I'm just looking for possibly a little scalp. Like 10 cents on this, possibly. Like maybe up to 50 cents. Nice. So they can scan the Navy in. I like it. That was a good joke. That was a pretty good joke. Good wordplay in that joke. I want to see if this is going to break 40 cents. What's Gene doing? Did Gene break out yet? No, Gene's still not getting up there. I mean, it's got up to 285. That's still a pretty good move. But it's still holding the, you know, as long as it's above the VWAP in the 9, should be okay. See Oxy coming back up. MLP, there's nothing on MMLP. That's ugly. AIM doing nothing. Big old U shape there. CTRM nothing. INSC selling off. DNJR possibly. eCore maybe. AMC kind of like that. Gene's still there. GE down. MFA coming back. Ooh, MFA got down to 160. How much? How often do they pay their dividend? 12. So they got a quarterly dividend. I don't know what you're talking about, Daniel B. I have no idea what you are talking about right now. There's a lot of resistance at this 40 cents on TRNX. I don't know if I want to scalp it or not. I was just looking for like a quick little 10-cent scalp. But it's so high up, I'm afraid of it. I don't want to risk it. It might get the move. I don't want to risk it. All right, Josh. Thanks for joining us. Go have a great weekend, sir. Let's see. Is TRX starting to break 40? It's kind of off the VWAP too. Wish I could kind of see. Yeah, I'm not going to try to scalp it. It's a little too high up, I think. I would have had to catch it earlier. I'd have had to catch it down here. Yeah, yeah, 35 cents would have been a good entry for the scalp. If I could have gave it a chance. Yeah, I don't want to do all that. Hmm. This would be quite a big run for it to break $3. There's a lot of resistance at 3 though. It's just a lot of resistance ahead of it. I think Gene's got to come back down. Or at least make like a U shape around like this before it can really try to break out. I just think it's too much resistance ahead of it for it to break right now. Maybe a little bit later today. Let's see, TRNX still coming up. 42 cents. DNJR with a little bit of a cup and handle starting to form. Not a ton of volume on it. USAC. What is this? US Compression Partners. I don't know what that means. It's an interesting stock though. Before it was up at 15. 50 cent, 52 cent dividend quarterly it looks like. Yeah, 52 cent dividend quarterly. It's like $2 a year. Let's see, where's my 10-year? Where's my 10-year? There we go. Oh yeah, they've been paying this dividend consistently though. Let's see, 44 cents back in 2014. So they've been paying this dividend for 6 years straight. Been on a bit of a downtrend. I want to check that out. I'm gonna put this on my watch list. There's some stocks there's stocks on my watch list like Oxy that I want to like look more into. They're not really day trade stocks. They're long-term investments possibly. Hey, there you go. So Mark Dalton got a little scalp on TRNX. That's what I was saying. There was a little bit of scalp potential there for that break of 40 cents, but you know, it's such a low price stock, you're not going to get a 20, 30 cent run out of it. So you got to get quick little scalps on these guys. Like 5 cents, 8 cents, something like that. It's very small quick profits, but it is easy to do. Especially on these lower price stocks. Like you don't have to have a big account. You know, if you got if you got 500 shares at $200, that's not that much. But if it runs 10 cents, you know, that's a quick $50 you can make. Let's see. Oh no. Okay. G. Okay. I'm losing my mind here. Gene is actually coming back up a little bit. It's making a little bit of a U shape. Like a little U shape here. A little bit of consolidation. So now that it's consolidating under this resistance, it might possibly get that big breakout if it keeps holding up. See TRNX coming up. So alright guys, it's Friday. I'm done. I'm done for the day. I don't think I'm gonna try to trade anymore. You know, I made my quick little $100 for the day. Yeah, I'm happy with it on Gene. Yeah, exactly. That's what just happened to my brain. That's exactly how it looked too, coming through my brains. I lost my mind for a second. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day, guys. It's Friday. I'm ready to get the weekend started. I got different stuff to do today, and I gotta work on a video to get up for the channel this weekend because I don't have a video idea yet. So I need to come up with that. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me as always. We'll do the portfolio power up show Sunday. So if any of you guys are in there, I'll see you then. If not, it'll be next Monday. But you guys have a great weekend and enjoy. Until next time.